Welcome to Probate Law from A to Z. Today we're going to talk about the letter E. We're walking through the probate process from A to Z. We're not going to do all the letters today, just the letter E. And the letter E stands for executor. Come on in. Hi, I'm Dan Scott. I help families work through the probate process in a stress-free environment to provide certainty and closure when they've lost a loved one. I'm glad you stayed with us. We're talking about the letter E today. E for executor. We can also talk about executrix. A person that's an executor is a male, an executrix is a female, and they are someone who's been appointed under a properly probated will to serve as the personal representative for the decedent's estate. And if you've been appointed a executor or executrix, then you can decide whether you want to serve or not. Now, when we talked about the letter D, we talked about declination, where you decline to serve even though you've been appointed to serve as an executor or an executrix. So if you didn't watch that video, go back and check it out and you'll be able to understand what we talked about then. But today we're talking about the role of an executor or an executrix. The responsibility of the executor is to gather up all the assets, protect them, give notice to creditors, let the heirs at law know there's a probate estate going, give notice to anyone who's named in the will, including, not just the family members, but also it could be a charity that's named in the will, so that they'll know that there's a probate estate going. And then to deal with the claims that come into the estate. We talked about claims, talked about creditors when we talked about the letter C. Deal with the claims that come into the estate. And then once those claims have been resolved, then the executor or executrix is going to go through paying the claims and then perhaps selling some of the assets, depending on what the liquidity of the estate is, and then distribute the balance to the persons or entities entitled under the will. So that's kind of the process. Secure the assets, give notice to creditors, give notice to heirs at law, that is those people who take under an intestate succession, and heirs under the will, right? And then deal with the claims, any claims that are filed, pay the claims if they're proper, and then make a distribution. Now that's the role of an executor or an executrix. And when you get done with all that, then you ask the court to allow you to close the estate and release you from your responsibility as an executor or an executrix, okay? That's a fast video, and really in just general terms, giving you the idea about what the role of a personal representative is in an estate. And as we walk through probate law from A to Z, throughout this process, we'll talk about many of the details, fine details, that an executor or an executrix must adhere to as he or she administers the assets of an estate. Hope this was helpful to you. Hope you found the contents of this video helpful. If you did, would you go ahead and subscribe to our channel? And if you don't care, bash the bell, and then we'll let you know when we post additional videos. And we do that pretty much all the time. Thanks for watching.